Let's turn this off. Fan on, good to go, get a drink, which is empty, cool. All right, how are we doing today? See, we got Vince in here so far. We're just gonna wait a minute, make sure the audio is good, make sure stream is good, and we'll get started. Like that, there we go. Tonight should be pretty interesting. We'll see what happens. Okay, that doesn't work. Okay. All right. Let me just do this for right now until I kick everything off here. There we go. All right. So today, well, let's start back. So last week on, what was it, Saturday night or Sunday night, whatever it was, tried getting this guy back up and running, but ended up running into issues, which I think are firmware related, where it's just kind of bugging like crazy, and I really don't want to try and download a new version of Marlin and redo everything. So blah, not doing that. So tonight, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna put Klipper on this machine. So this is a SKR Bear per se. It's a DIY. It's an SKR 1.4 using a Bear frame. This is all Bear 2.0 parts. So it's all really good. But again, it's not actually doing any of the auto bed leveling properly. It's not auto bed leveling every time. And with a new sensor, there was no change to that. So that's why I think it is something firmware related. Someone mentioned there's actually a bug out there for it. So I don't know why all of a sudden it started acting up, but it is. So I have, I think, everything here ready to do Klipper tonight. Now, I am doing the most current version of Klipper, which changed, I want to say, what, 8 months ago. They changed a lot of things in it. So tonight is going to be a lot of exploration for me to figure out how to actually do a lot of this, because I have no idea. I have not used the new version. I'm still running all the old version on all my other 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 other machines. There's 6 other machines running Klipper right now. So those all run just fine on the versions they're on. I have not updated them because there's a lot of change need to be had. So hopefully, Aaron, if you're not here right now, I'm calling you out, but hopefully he said he's going to try to join in and help me with some of these configurations to see if I can get it done. But we are going to do that. So I've got my Pi 0W2 here. I finally found one a few months ago. It's been sitting on my desk waiting to be used. Today is the day we're going to use it. I already have the most up-to-date version of Klipper on here, and I've already done the Wi-Fi configuration so that it will connect from Wi-Fi and I can get started. Aaron is here. Good job. All right, thank you, buddy. I already have the 4-pin cable, 4-strand cable made, and I flipped the TX and RX already on one side, so I should be able to just plug this in to the Pi and the board, and we'll be up and running. I have my DC to DC voltage converter right here so that we can turn it down to 5 volts for the Pi, because right now we're putting out 12. Actually, I forget, what is this Pi? I think this one might be a 12 volt. Yeah, actually this is 24. So we have a 24 volt power supply. I need 5 volts for the Pi. So that's why we're gonna have this guy. And then in order to get power, once I step it down, I went ahead and got a micro USB cable, cut it, and stripped my 2 ends right there of the black and red for my positive and negative, so that I can be able to power this through the standard power point. I don't want to do it through GPIO pins. There are issues sometimes when doing that, so we're just going to go ahead and do the standard USB connection. This also has a circuit protect on it when you use the actual USB power input, so we're going to do that, and we've got plenty of space in this control box for that. I think that's everything. Getting you my diversity user configuration. I named you. Printing config in Discord. Okay, I will have to sign in Discord on my laptop here, Aaron, because that is on the desktop. So when I get that far, we'll get there. But the first thing is I'm going to have to remember how to actually put Klipper onto the printer because I haven't done that in a long time. So we're going to just go ahead and dive right in and get started. So first things first, I need to pull the Z up out of the way. Make my life a little bit easier. Okay. And then take off our control box here, and we'll get started. There might already be actually a step down in here. Can't remember what I ended up doing with the optocoupler. Don't remember at all. Okay. So there's that out of the way. Let's get the bottom compartment here open. If there is one, I'm just going to verify what the voltage coming off of it is. Yeah, there is one here. All right. I am going to verify the voltage on that because I don't remember what I have it set to. House cleaning, love it. Get it, get it, get it. So let's turn this on. And my power is here, here. That's not right. I'm not getting good reading off of that. Oh, because that's the negative there. So, come on. What I do is it's goofy of me, but I put hot glue on the terminals after I do everything so that it doesn't end up shorting anything out. Okay, so this is set to 12 volts. So I will have to use this other converter because I need 5 volts for the Pi. That's all right. Actually, wait, I still need this out. What am I doing? Because what I'm going to end up doing is using my little bench power supply here. I'll put 24 in, and I'll set it down to 5 and go from there. Do really like having the bench power supply because it just makes things so much easier. And I've got these nice little clips. So in positive, in negative. Okay. And we need a small flathead. Set the DC. Okay, I want this to be 24 volts. Okay. So it's my power out positive, power out negative. And we're just going to turn this down. Lightspeed, what's up, man? How's things? Future is good so far. You'll catch up in a couple hours. All right, 8 volts, 7 volts, 6 volts, 5 and change. 5. There it is. Okay, so we can, I'll do that. Current off, turn that off. Okay, so now this is ready to be soldered. Easy day. There's one thing I did want to do that ahead of time, but I kind of forgot about it. All right, so I'm gonna bring you guys down here so you can see what's going on. Okay, so put that aside for now. Okay, so in here, I'm gonna be using the TFT display header, which is right there. It's gonna be hard for me to show that, but you know it's there. All right, Aaron, I see your messages. I will sign into Discord on the laptop. Thank you for that. So we just need to get some power. Oh, I wish this was jumped. That would have made life easier. We'll just tap in up there. So I need to get some wire from the Beno wire to be able to run that power connection. So don't need anything crazy. Just need a little longer than this. That's what I need. A little longer than that. I keep all of the scraps from a lot of my projects or printers that I gut just because having some wire around is super duper helpful for things like this. I think I'm just going to use this white cable. It's what I used last time. So I just need to get down to like there. Red and black would be nice, but it doesn't matter that much. Try to recycle all the parts of printers when I'm done with them. All right, strippers. All right, so we're going to make the line positive and the dots negative. That's the plan. All right. So I've already got the, ouch, that's hot. I already heat up my soldering station. So this is going to be our input power. So I said line is positive and dot is negative, right? Right. Oh, so I said line is positive, dot negative. Too easy on that one. I'm going to take my micro USB and tin it, solder it to the output side. Okay, oops. Get them on the pads first. So. Output positive. Come on. Come on. Output negative. All right, we'll confirm this all works before I actually, I'm going to put some hot glue on these just so they can just be protected from all the other wires and things under there. It's just nice to have that little bit. Okay, so what should we do here? What's the best course of action here? Get the two of these guys in there and out of the way. Make room for the new ones to come in. So let me double check on the TFT. I have the pin out here on my other computer. So it's 5-volt ground TXRX. And then on my Pi 0, I'm going to go put this on here. So it's a 5-volt, 5-volt, and then ground. So we're going to go to those guys. 5-volt, 5-volt, and a ground. We skip the 5-volt we got there. And then again on here, the 5-volt is that's the top pin. Easy enough. So the top pin is our 5-volt, like that. Now we are connected. Now let's do let's see, where's my power input at here? It's coming to this guy right here. So let's go ahead and add in this to get it some juice. So positive is the lines. And negative, I might need some tweezers for this because my hands don't fit in there. Oh. Nope, stay in there, please. Okay, those are in there and tight. Now this has power, which means this should have power like this. And there's as simple as it gets. So power comes in, goes into the voltage converter takes us from 24 down to 5 volts, 5 volts into the Pi. The Pi is connected via the UART pins to the TFT pins, well, GPIO pins, but we're doing a UART connection here. So then it's connected to the TFT input, well, pins on the SKR 1.4. So that is the way we're going to do this. Now, let's put the soldering iron away before I burn myself, or nearly burn myself again. That goes up there. Okay. Oh, some wires out still. Okay. So let me launch Discord on here. Oh, I have to sign in. Son of a gun. Give me a second here. I need to get my authenticator app. Yes, I'm human. Discord. All right. Messages from Aaron, and there's a whole lot. All right, so we've got the config for it. Oh, crikey, finding IP for this is gonna be fun. Okay, so I think we're squared to turn it on. See what happens here. Although, wait a second, I don't need the 5 volts. I don't need that, because if I just do it like this, it should get power. I don't need to have the buck. So I'm pretty sure I just did that voltage converter for nothing, because I'm doing it through the pins. Right? Because I hooked up the 5 volt. Then again, maybe not. All right, I'm going to pull this 5 volt pin here real quick then. So put it back where it was. And just not use that pin. Now we have power light. So we're going to need to go to the router and see how that's going. So again, I got everything hooked up here. Now I'm just finding the, let's see where am I at? Attached devices. I mean, I can try to do octopi.local. No, that's not it. It's klipper.local. See if I can get just the Klipper address. Unless I did the Wi-Fi config wrong, which happens. All right, so there's the Mark III, Teletron, Fastlane, Megatron, Optimus. Yeah, I might have did the Wi-Fi wrong. Because Klipper.local is not resolving. And it's not showing up on the network. Okay, so turn this off. And let me get a SD card adapter. Just going to check in here on the desktop because I know I have Notepad++ on here. Here it is, and then oh, it's FluidPy. I'm an idiot. Well, either way, I went to the wrong address. So edit with Notepad++. It's fluidpy.local, not Klipper.local. Put that back in. Boot this back up. And let's do this. So fluidpy.local. And see if this shows up on the router this time. Definitely activity, it's booting. Come on. So it's already flashed. I already did that. Yeah, FluidPy. FluidD. FluidD pi.local. Oh, there it is. It's on here now. FluidPy, there it is. 84. Oh, I think it's resolving. Yes, resolving. Sweet. Okay. All right, so now I'm in. Let's see where we're at here. I think the camera like tilting there. Yeah, it is. Am I going to nerf it? Where's nerf? NERF. Near East Rep Festival? Not familiar with that one. Okay, so I've got MOBA Xterm here. So we're gonna do a new session, SSH. It's gonna be okay. Let's try to SSH into this guy. See what happens here. Yes. Oh, Murph. No, I don't even know when Murph is. I know that Earth is now in like September or something, and I won't be in the States when that happens. I mean, it's approaching Monday now. No, but I don't live in the US, so getting to these events would be super hard and super duper expensive. Okay, so let's go through, put that on that screen, put this here. I'm using, I don't have it. Let's see if I can display capture. Whoa. Okay. So there you guys can see you can see this now here. Let me do that. There we go. Okay. So you guys can see what I'm kind of going through here. So yeah, so I'm in there. Yeah, so we're gonna do sudo config. Whoops. What am I doing here? Oh, default password. So we're gonna go to system options, password, new password. New password is there. We're gonna go ahead. Time zone doesn't really matter. System options, host name. Yep. So we're gonna go system options, host name. What should we call this printer? What should we call it? I mean, should we call it the SKR Bear? Guess I can. SKR Bear, but it doesn't have a cool transformer name. What transformer can we call this printer? What could we do? Aaron, I need a transformer name, buddy. Where am I at here? Let's do this. Let's turn this. There we just do that for now. So I need a transformer name. I need something to call this printer. SKR Bear is kind of, yeah, it's all black. All black. Blacked out. Ironhide. Ironhide's all black, right? We could do Ironhide. What else could we do? I'm kind of liking that one though. Not the battery's doing. The batteries are good. Nemesis? I mean, that's hard to spell. Let me try to remember how to spell that all the time. Well, I guess old Ironhide was red, but new Ironhide in all the movies is black. But Sideswipe was purple. I should do a purple build. That's what I should do. I should do a purple one next. Well, there's Nemesis and Nemesis Prime. Let me take a look here. Oh, good gravy. Oh yeah, he was G1, wasn't he? I guess we could do Nemesis. All right, we'll call it Nemesis. That's what we'll do here. So let me go back to here. Turn that back on. So we're going to call it Nemesis. Nemesis. Okay. And finish, reboot, and then it's going to change our name here. So we're going to have to do a new session. It's okay. Oh, wait, barricade was police car. No, we're Nemesis. We're on it now. So let's just wait for this to reboot. And here we're going to go to This is .local. We're blinky blinking. There it is. Whoops. Did that take or did that freeze? I think that froze. Dang it. Why is MOBA Xterm being so weird? Are we in? Let's just try this one more time. Yeah, MOBA Xterm is freezing up on me here. But I can close that one. All right, so okay, now we're in. There we go. Now we're good. So we're gonna need to do. I don't want that. Oh, where's that? I might have to go find Nero's video because I have not done this in a while. Probably gonna need to do that. We turn this off for now. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna have to. Yeah, just like that, I guess. Woo. This arm is so freaking janky. I need to get a new arm for this. Actually, it's on my GitHub, isn't it? I think I put the steps on my GitHub just so I could reference it at other times. Yes, I already have an account. Sign in. Really, you haven't? Oh. Oh, I went to my email, didn't it? Give me a second here. Two-factor authentication on literally everything. There's the verification code. Oh, good gravy. Won't let me. Okay, so let's go here. Klipper. Resources. There it is. Okay, well, that's how I changed the interfacing options, but the build. Need to reformat this laptop. That's what I need right there. Okay, so we're gonna do. Oh, nope. I wasn't clicked in the screen. Why are you not sending my commands to the Pi? Yeah, okay. Let's relaunch MOBA Xterm because something is going there. So Klipper machines. Nemesis.local. turn the screen capture back on here. Once this decides it wants to connect. I wonder if maybe I'm blocking the signal with my big old body here. Stool. Okay, so make menu, menu config. There we go. So here's the thing. So I need to know the, come on. So it's the, what's this? This is an SKR 1.4 Klipper. I think it's, this should be the higher up one. So it should be, I think it's the 176, right? Yeah, it should be that one. It's the higher processor because it's a 1.4. That's fine. So I'm doing serial. That's fine. No, don't need that. So that should be it. So quit. Yes. Okay, now it should just be make. I need to manually put the firmware on here. So get my USB or my thing here. So we'll call this Marlin Last. All right. So Klipper out. Oh, it didn't make the .bin, so I guess I picked that wrong, didn't I? Hey MJ, how's it going? Yeah, I think I did the make menu config wrong because let's take that off and like that, and then quit. Yes, make, and then see if this does it because I should get a firmware.bin to spit out. Man, I wish I could do this and see chat, but from my laptop I can't do that. Let's see what happens here. Why does it give me the .bin? Am I forgetting something here? They need to rename the elf to .bin. What? Oh, there it is. Klipper.bin. All right. It was not there before. So this to here. Wait for that to do its thing. Do. Are you done transferring yet? Oh my God. Download. Let me put this. Oh my goodness, I don't know where that like this is gonna go. Where is this at? Oh my God. No, this PC. Oh my God, where's the doggone SD card? There it is. Okay. One of two files is now downloading. Cool. Can we just cancel all that and just do it to the doggone desktop? Right click, download, desktop. Okay. Maybe it's having a hard time writing to the SD card. Okay, there it is. So cool. Now we can move this to here. Call it firmware.bin. Okay, that part is now done. Good gravy. Okay, so we can take it out of here and put it into the SKR. And now we can wait. Okay, so the next step here is to do the oh, there it is. Okay. Somebody can't. Oh, we're just gonna do. Yeah, we're not doing serial because there's no serial connection. So we're just gonna do. It should be the TTY AMA 0 is what it should be. All right, so I just need to remember that. There we go. I just need to remember that one. So copy this, goes there, and we do all of this. Dev TTY AMA 0. Okay, so that part is done. We're gonna just reboot. So before we reboot, now we're gonna go to my files here, and okay, so we have to do sudo nano boot big.txt. Cursor all the way to the end and add dt overlay equals pi3 dash mini art dash bt. Make sure I wrote that in properly. Okay, X, save, same name, okay. So now sudo nano boot command line dot text, and we're going to delete the console serial blah de blah de blah. Okay, X, yes to save the same name. Oh, I need to rebuild the firmware with these new settings. All right, ASCII config. Now we're going to go to interface options, and then to the serial port, and then no, and then yes, and then okay, and then finish, reboot. All right, so now I have to rebuild, use USB communication instead of serial. Oh wait, no, I built it right because I already did the I already did it via UART on that, so it should be good to go then. I think. All right, so we'll wait for this to come back online, and then once I confirm it's back up, I will reboot it, hard reboot it, so the firmware takes on the board here, and then once the board has taken, then we should be good to go for the rest of that. Okay, there it is. So we're going to turn this off. Turn it back on. And then we should see on our screen, it should come up as the Klipper. Actually, probably won't come up anything because I don't have the config on there yet. Yeah, it might not come up as anything because the config's not on there. So I'm going to use Aaron's config to start with. Aaron, are you using the standard 2004 screen on Devastator? So I'm going to do restart Klipper. Let's restart everything, see if it comes up. Gunner, you already know. Working on a printer. So we need to go ahead and change up so it can connect. Where do you have it in here, Aaron? Yeah. There it is. So this should just be dev tty ama 0. All right, let's verify here. So tty ama 0. Now we can save this. Restart Klipper. Restart the firmware, and it should connect now. Include file home pi Klipper underscore config menu overrides config does not exist. What the heck is that? Not an SKR. Okay, well, it's fine because I built the firmware out, so I just have to redo the. I wonder, do they have new? Do they have new samples? So if we go into config, SKR 3, SKR 2. Oh goodness, I wonder if they took it off. Oh wait, no, 1.4. Okay, so here is, now I'm going to assume that this is up to date. Yeah, rotation distance. So I'm going to assume that all of these examples are up to date. But we're still not connecting. So that's a problem. Yeah, your menu overrides file. I have no idea what that even means. Because that's, again, that's something that's totally new to what the old one used to be. All right, I'm just going to copy these values and put them in mine. And then I'm going to use yours as a reference, Aaron. So where's my thing at here? So printer config. Oh, come on. Now, do I need to take off the _2, Aaron? Oh, none of the things are enabled. Hang on a second here. And then so let's save this now. What the heck? This is their config. Oh. Microsoft's extrude 1 has not been specified. So extrude 1 Microsoft's is 16. Oh, good gravy. And this needs to be TTY AMA 0. Let's say restart with that one. All right, so let's go here to say restart with that. Will that take it for now? Rotation distance. Dang it. Just copy all of that. And then we save this. What is, oh, hang on a second. How many of these are you using on Devastator, Aaron? Because I can't remember how I specified that. I'm coming over my main rig and look at I'll look at Optimus or somebody here. here we go. So we go configuration, printer config. Stepper Z_1 is what I need to change it to. So stepper _Z1 or Z, yeah, _Z1. Okay, so that should solve that. Yeah, I'm gonna copy yours in, Aaron. I'm just gonna get the base, all the pins and everything here, at least functioning. So I need to change this to stepper _Z1 and save that, restart. Okay, so now the second extruder, P1_29. P1_29. I don't think I need the end stop pin for that. Let's save that and restart it. Nope, I need the end stop. Oh, I have to do the probe thing for it, don't I? Oh no, it shouldn't need that. It doesn't need an end stop. Should just be 2209 stepper X virtual. It should just be the virtual end stops. Oh, crikey. So these are 2209s that I'm using. All right, let me find Aaron's config here. Notepad++ on this. Okay. So for the end stop pins, we can just change these to match Aaron's. And then, okay, so there's your X, there's your Y, here's your Z. And that's the probe for Z. And stop pin is that. And then, yeah, don't need any of that for Z1. I don't need any of that. Oh, wait, there it is. I need the microsteps, I need rotation, full steps per rotation, need that in there. Don't need homing speed. Direction pin, enable pin, microsteps. Okay, that's all I need for there. And then if I go down to the 2209, run current. Oh, hold current, need that. So hold current, I need these on all of them. And then on Z here, let's do this at 700. This one has 700. And then interpolate true on both of those. Self-chop threshold, you've got a 0. That should be on all of them, I think, right? Okay, so let's go back up here to your xconfig, under the stepper part. And I need all of that. And then, yeah. And then for Y, I need all of that. Z is done. Z1 is done. Extruder, that's what I need now. So I need, under the extruder, I just need to set step chop to 0. I need to do the hold current. Now let's go up to the stepper extruder section. Or yeah, pressure advance. I don't need to put that in yet. The sensor should be good. Sensor control PID, blah, blah, blah. Rotation distance. Fluid diameter 1.75. It's 0.4. Yup, yup. All that's good. Okay, so now let's take out this section and we're going to call this probe. And let's find, where's your probe section at? Well, filament sensor, I need this. So let's just copy this entire section here. Okay, I will definitely need to figure out what that pin is because I have no idea right now. Display. I need all of this here. Where's your probe section at, man? Probe. Go up, search for it. There it is. Probe. Oh, crikey, what's the pin on this? I have no idea. Let's just save it, see what happens. Yeah, that's the issue. The pin numbers are going to be what screws me here because I'm going to have to figure out all those pins. So Z offset in the section probe must be specified. So let's go to probe. Oh, Z offset. There we go. Just wasn't. It was not enabled. TMC virtual end stop requires diag pin config. I don't actually know what that one is. TMC virtual end stop requires diag pin config. What did I put on Hound? Did I put an old version on Hound? Or did I do, let me go look at him real quick. So, oh, it's not even online. Let me, oh, it is, it's there. It's just not powered on. Okay. Let me just get Hound online, because I could have swore I went through this with Hound, but I can't remember what this error is looking for here. Well, there's a bunch of tickets open for this. Oh my God, there's so much stuff on this. But these are from years ago. So what in the world am I looking to do here? All right, so my error right now is TMC virtual end stop requires diag pin config. This is all from 2019 though, so why is this an error now? What setting am I missing? So you have it on stepper X, stepper Y. That's it. You don't have it anywhere else. So why is it looking for this? SKR 1.4. Or I just set a diag pin wrong. Hey, Adam. So I know, but okay, let me turn this. Hang on, let me do this again here. So look at this here. All right, so TMZ virtual end stop requires diag pin config. You only have a diag pin defined in X and Y for you, and I have that. Or do I not have that? Hang on, I might not have it in X and Y. I need to verify. So X. So TMC. Under stepper X. Oh, okay. I don't have those on X and Y. Okay, so I need to do the SKR 1.4. Oh, just give me a pinout picture. That's the $1,000 question though, is what in the world is the diag pin for X and Y? Here's the directional, the enable, the step, and the UART. Okay, it's not in that picture. Diag pin number? Maybe? I don't know. Diag typically is the end stop pin. Oh, okay. Well, hold up. I had that. And here. So you know, this is directional enable steps and UART. This didn't have the end stop pin. So there is, okay, so X is 1.29. So let's go back into here. So X is 1.29. And then Y was 2.8, I think. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? 1.28 was Y. Okay. So should that work then? Pin virtual end stop used multiple times in config. Well, no duh. Oh, wait. This should be stepper Y virtual end stop. Okay, save that. Now restart that again. Option position end stop is not valid in stepper Z. Stepper Z position end stop is 0. Why is yours? Oh, I don't need that one because it is that. Save that, restart. Attempting to connect. Restart firmware. I wonder if I don't have my. I flipped the cable for the. Let's go here, Emily. Let's go here. Let me turn this off. That was for the extruder, Aaron. It was just the extruder for the filament sensor to disable that. But so let me look at the pinouts here for the pies. So where's that? Okay, so it's TX 5-volt ground TX RX. So that means TX is purple, RX is gray, and on the pi, it should go gray purple, which does, it goes gray purple. So the cabling is correct. The MCU is unable to connect. Adam, no. So this is my SKR Bear that was running Marlin. I was actually running Chris Rakaki's Marlin, but the bed leveling no longer works. People were telling me it's a bug in Marlin, and the only way to get around it was to like rebuild all of Marlin and get to a newer version. I said no, so I'm putting Klipper on it. But for some reason, it is not able to connect to the MCU. But that's definitely correct. Let me bring up the screen again. You guys can see this. So if I go here into nope, I don't want to go into Moonraker. Dang it. Misclick. Not Moonraker. Printer.config. Okay, so I have. Okay, so it's the dev TTY AMA 0. That's what it's supposed to be. What's that restart command? Hang on, let me add Hound to this real quick. Config, printer config, edit. Yeah, that's right. The restart underscore method. So command. So that could be it. I might have selected the wrong pins. So if I go into here, I can show you. I might have used the wrong UART pins in my thing here. Let me get that to finally connect. I don't know. The thing there is being pretty obnoxious. Okay, now we're in. So if we do CD Klipper, make menu config. Let's see if I can pull up chat on my phone to make this easier for me. Change to my other account. So I did the communication. I'm on UART 0. Should I be on UART 3? Is that my problem there? And yes, I'm using the TFT port on the board. Oh, stupid ad. me just make sure that's muted. Okay. TFT is UART 0. So that's 0304. Okay, well I'm using UART 0 then. So that's correct. The 1.4 is the 120 megahertz, the 1769, right? Or is it 6? Did I pick 68? No, I picked 69. Oh, it's 68 because it's not the turbo. Or is it 1.4? Is the 1.4 turbo? Does it say it on here? Oh, it just says 1.4. The non-turbo version. Yeah, I can do the LS dev thing. Let's do, you want me to do the sudo ls l dev. Oh, what the heck, come on. Yes, I'm using the TTY AMA 0. Is what I thought I should be using, because that's what I'm using on other boards. So I wonder if that's just the issue, is that I was using I was using the turbo settings for the non-turbo board. Why does that show like that? Yeah, so that's what I have in here. So I have the TTY. Okay, so let me go ahead and redo, let me do a make now. Nope. Oh my God. Oh, L is the list, okay. So I have it there. So dev TTY AMA 0. Do a make clean. Okay. Let me get back in because I suck with the getting into the right areas and whatnot. So once this starts responding again, okay. So we can do CD Klipper make clean. Okay. And then make. So let me get this back out. And we'll delete current. And then we're going to go to Klipper, out, refresh, download this to desktop. Okay. And then from here, we'll pull it once it's done. I mean, it's a 1.4. I mean, what do you mean check? I don't get what you mean to check. LPC 1768F. So yeah, that's right. So if I go to desktop, I can then grab cut, paste, firmware.bin. Okay. So now we can do it. This, and then we're gonna power it off, right? Yep. Power everything off. Back on. And wait for it to come back. So while we wait for that, let me turn this off. Okay. God, 2 screens would be amazing on a laptop. All right. Now it just says unknown. I've got nothing on my display, and Klipper just says unknown. Cool. So what are you unknown about? What don't you know about? Legit, it just says unknown with the red hand. MCU, unable to connect. Now it finally says something. No, I mean, not too terribly long, but long enough. But either way, it's not connecting now. MCU unable to connect. I mean, I verified that the pins are going where they need to go to. That I have my TX and RX flipped when they go to the TFT. And that's firmly in there. No, it did not connect prior. This is where I've been stuck at now. I'm stuck at the trying to get it connect to the board. First, I was just going through all of the errors to just get it to actually accept it. Now we're trying to get it to connect to the SKR. I'm going to need a drink here real soon because this is going to take a while. Why won't it connect? But I did the config like I normally do. I did the so here, let me show you. Let me switch this back on now. All right, so I've got my thing here. So I did the GPIO port deal, disabled the serial console, the Raspberry Pi config. I did that. And then I rebuilt the firmware, unselecting the use USB. So we're using the UART instead of that. And then we just flashed it. Edit etc boot. That's not one of the things to do. Or is this is newer than my documentation is then? But the boot config and command line is what I edited. I can double check. So, oh shoot, reconnect to it. Hang on. Yep, I will check them. Unless I spelled something wrong, which very well could be an issue. Okay, so we're gonna do sudo nano boot big.text. All right, we'll scroll to the bottom and DT overlay. Any URL. I'm just gonna copy and paste it. Copy, paste. Let's just get rid of this one then, I guess. Nope. Oh my God. Go back into there. Yes. Paste. So enable UART1. I did not do that. So exit. Yep. Save it there. Okay. So then we're gonna do sudo nano boot line.text. And I took out the console serial 0, and now it's just console TTY1. So let me know if that looks fine. We gotta wait the several 20 seconds of delay here. That's good. Okay, so we can exit that. And then now we're gonna do sudo raspi config. We're gonna go down to we're going to interfacing options. We're gonna go down to 6. That's the one difference. So P6 I have here, but these are I6s. I don't understand that one. But either way, it says serial port instead of serial. So anyways, we'll go to that. And then do we want to log in over serial? No is already selected, and we're doing no. And then yes, would you like serial hardware to be enabled? Yes, so enter. Login serial disabled, login serial is enabled. So, and then if I do finish, it'll reboot. So is that correct, Adam? Okay, that's all correct. So finish. All right, so what's wrong then? mean, could always try to rebuild it again, do the clean again. Make sure it's still not connecting. Did you try turning off the MCU? I don't understand what you mean, turn it off. I like the printer. Yes, I've rebooted it several times now. I can reboot it again. But I mean, turning off the MCU turning it off turns off everything, to Klipper included. Reboot the whole thing. Okay. So it's off. And turn back on. Let me grab a drink real quick while that reboots. Do 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 do. Should get a snack while I'm at it. What are these? Any chips left? Chips all gone? Oh, okay. All right, coming back. Okay, where are we at? Still printer not ready. I thought I was 100% sure. But you say that, so let me switch them around again. I mean, the files here are, I mean, the wires here are physically twisted. Let's restart it all again real quick. Unless these cables aren't good. I can try a different set of cables. Well, I know they're different than 1.3. I was looking at a 1.4 pinout. I mean, I'll even double check it here. I had it open here. Yeah, so it's, oh shoot. It's totally wrong. Hang on. Ground TXRX. I have it upside down there. So, yeah, I have it totally wrong. So, okay, hang on a second. Let me get, I've got a 3-pin here. All right, so ground is yellow. Can I make this bigger? Yeah, there we go. So it's going to be ground TX RX. And on here, the second pin is so after the ground. So TX is green. Okay, so it's going to go skip one, ground, receive, transmit. So flip these two. Restart everything. No, I guess whatever document, I could have swore I was looking at a 1.4 on my main rig, but that's wrong. It's still not connecting though, but it's receive, transmit, ground. So it's the 3 center ones, which is what I'm plugged into, but it is still not, it's still not connecting. We're just gonna turn it all off here. So receive is the top one, right? Yeah, receive, transmit, and that should be, green should be transmit. Yeah, so green is going to receive. Yeah, that's all correct now. Yeah, the order's right on the Pi. Let's see what happens here. Come on, connect. Unknown. Cool. What's unknown? I'm still not getting any display on here yet either. Yeah, I have the transmit of the Pi, which is pin 4, is going up to the second pin, which is receive. Then I have the transmit, which is blue, going from pin 3 on the board down to pin 4, or pin 5, I should say, of that. Hey, Wolfgang. No, it's a Pi 0W2. It's not that slow. It's pretty fast. But it's just not, it still says unknown. And I'm definitely looking at a Pi 0W2 pinout here. The SD card at the top. Yeah, still unable to connect. What the heck? What am I missing here? Clippy log, say anything. I mean, it says a lot. I don't know what I'm looking for here. Would it be at the top or the bottom? Like here's the very bottom of it. Okay. So MC wait for identity response. I should have gotten something quieter than chips. I'm just hungry. I need something, man. But also the screen's not working yet either. Nope. Leave that and sit there. All right, Wolfgang, you didn't miss that. You didn't miss much, man. I'm still, you know, kind of par for the course, struggling to get this actually working here. That's the dev TTY AMA 0. Because I'm trying to do this as UART. Is it possible to do USB? I mean, it's a 0W, so I can try. Let me switch here 1 second. Let's turn off the capture for now. All right, so, all right, let me go into electronics. I need to get out where's my Pi? There it is. All right, so I've got a USB doohickey here. So that goes there. And now I need a cable for it. I got a nice. Oh, I made this one. Oh, Okay, I'm not 100% this would work, but I think this one does. I think I made this OTB cable for this exact purpose. So let's try it out. All right, so what do I got to change in the config? Because what do I got to change in all the config now? Because I gotta change everything back, I guess, or do I need to just nuke it and start over? Because all right, so let me turn this back on. All right, so let's get out of here. I gotta reconnect to it. Hang on. Do I need to do the make clean first? Make menu config. Communications will be USB. Sure, leave that default, I guess. Quit, yes. Make. Oh, I need to make clean. You're killing me here, Adam. Do I need to do make clean now since I didn't do that? Didn't hurt to do make clean. Oh, didn't even prop for anything. What the heck? Oh. I gotta do make again because that just killed everything. Yeah, Wolfgang, I'm on it. This guy right here. Okay, so let's refresh this. Let's download that to the desktop. And then let me just see what's going on here. Where's that? Go away. There it is. Okay. I was a little worried there for a second because the firmware was not showing up. Did you finish downloading? Yeah. Klipper.bin. Paste, please. Firmware.bin. Okay, so then come on. I don't want all that. Where's it at? Dash ID star. All right, well, let me put this in and then restart because it's telling me that it can't. It doesn't see the serial folder doohickey. No such directory, it says, for the serial one. So maybe rebooting it with the serial connection will work. Otherwise, I'll try with the dongle. I mean, I think I've only ever used USB like once. I've used serial like once before, but I like having my pies hidden away. Okay. So why does this not want to work? Oh my god. All right, fine. So we're gonna do ls dev serial by -id star. Can't access no such file or directory. Everything's been rebooted. Wolfgang. So there's a serial 0 and a serial 1 under dev, but no serial directory. Actually, let me re-enable my screen capture here. So it told me when I try to do it, can't see it. I do the dev, I see 00 and 01. And my DI1 doesn't work. Okay, okay. Very well could be, because I'm not 100% sure that that's what I made it for. So that, let me get an actual cable here. Go into this. This. Now, do I need to reboot it after I connect that? I haven't updated anything. This is with the freshest image off of I mean, I'll reboot it just to see. Let me reboot it just to see what happens. So I got the dongle, and I've got an actual printer USB cable here. Are you sure I don't need to redo those boot lines again or anything like that? I mean, yeah, we are at 2 hours now of this. we'll see if I need to or not. Well, now it's not even coming up. Yeah, it doesn't even want to boot back up now. This was supposed to be easy to do, because I've done this 12 times already. Well, it won't matter if I need to update anything if it doesn't boot back up now. I've got power light on it, but it's not going anywhere. Let's try again. Turn everything off. Turn it back on. Come on. You can do it. Maybe not. I don't think it likes it with this USB cable connected. Let's reboot one more time again. I'm going to try again without the USB connected and see if it boots up. Yeah, it won't boot with that USB cable connected. So let's try. I mean, this is an actual printer USB cable. So let me, it's like one of those like blue shielded ones. Let me try a totally random one here. Okay, so here's a random USB one. All right, Aaron. Thanks, Ben. See you later. Wolfgang, the boot config is changed for UART stuff. I changed all that. So ls dev serial. Yeah, that doesn't exist. The serial folder still is not there. Is the USB VD jumper should be read on VDD or USB? It is on VDD. Well, it doesn't matter. It's still not there. It's on TTY AMA0 right now, but that doesn't matter. That's the UART one. The MCU TTY AMA0, which is what's supposed to be for UART. But if I can't see which the serial ID is, it's just not there. I'm going to try to reboot it with this different cable connected and see if that does anything. Unless my dongle just isn't working properly, which could be, but it is a proper dongle, and it's the only one I have. I don't have any more of them. I had one before, but I used it in, I think I used it in Bumblebee. Isn't there like a bootloader thing with some of them? In a minute, Wolfgang. Adam, do I need to maybe push a bootloader onto it? Okay. So it likes this USB better because it boots properly. Let me restart the session. I didn't do anything to it. I ran Marlin on it. It's run Marlin forever. I mean, it ran Marlin just fine for a long time, but then it stopped. Yeah, Zero, even with it rebooted, with it connected, and it came up properly, it's still not seeing it. So, I wonder, is it just the Pi? Is it the Pi 02 just not work well? But like I've seen other people use them without problem. Mainly, Nero did it. What is the problem now? I mean, I have SKR 1.3s on several printers with limited issue. I mean, no issues really. They all run just fine. But this is the first 1.4 that I'm trying to get to run. Maybe there's something I'm missing somewhere. I don't know. But it was centerless homing with Marlin, but just it didn't want to bed level anymore. It was for some bug that people were saying. But I'm probably gonna end up calling it a night here because this is. I mean, I'm just beating my head against a wall right now and not really getting anywhere. I don't know what the problem is. No idea. All right. Well, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna call it there for tonight. Clearly, did not get anything really done. I mean, we got the Pi installed and Klipper on the Pi, and I got it connected. I have a configuration for the printer, but I just can't get it to connect. So yeah, I will be in Discord though discussing this over the next week or so. My family leaves next week, so I could probably put some more time into this once they leave in the evenings. But yeah, I don't know. I'd appreciate you guys hopping on Discord and help me out with that. There's a link to Discord down below if anybody's even watching that doesn't know that. But yeah, hop down there, check it out. We'll see what is happening. Thank you guys for joining in. I'll see you guys next time. I'll definitely be streaming next week on Saturday. Excuse me, Saturday night is what the goal is. And we'll go from there. So I'll see you guys next time. See ya.